Senator Goswill Obodo-Akpabio, Commander.
The election of the major principal officers of the National Assembly has been concluded, and so the politics of who gets what is almost over, and it's time for the 10th Assembly to get to work immediately. The 10th Assembly is coming on board at a time when the country is experiencing major economic challenges, ranging from revenue shortfalls, huge budget deficit and debt burden, as well as worsening inflation and high unemployment rates. The newly inaugurated National Assembly is on a 2-week recess at the moment, but these analysts want federal lawmakers to hit the ground running when they resume.
The president seems to be moving on a very fast lane, and I would expect the 10th Assembly to be able to match the energy and pace at which the president is also moving. And so since Nigerians want to see results and there will be reforms, I envisage that there will be reforms, I expect that the National Assembly should be thorough in terms of legislative actions that will back up some of the reforms that the executive, will initiate.
On resumption, the Senate and House of Representatives are expected to produce and present legislative agendas to guide the operations for the next 4 years.
Setting the legislative agenda for this 10th National Assembly shouldn't just be about saying that, yes, we have 10-point agenda, we have 9-point agenda. It will really be about ensuring that in it, the core functions of the National Assembly is embedded, and it will actually be carried out. So if you ask me, the priority should be oversight, oversight, oversight.
Like previous assemblies, the 10th National Assembly will most likely amend the 1999 Constitution and the Electoral Act, and keen observers of Parliament are desirous of some specific amendments.
Now, there are still some constitutional issues that need to be addressed. The 10th National Assembly should prioritize the financial independence and autonomy of local government areas in Nigeria so that we can begin to build democracy from the very low levels.
When you talk in terms of elections, the Electoral Offences Commission, the bill was pending in the last assembly. It should be one of the first bills we expect the 10th National Assembly to revisit.
One of the early legislative actions the National Assembly will be executing is screening and confirming President Bola Tinubu's ministerial nominees, which he is constitutionally mandated to submit to the National Assembly within 60 days of assuming office. Former President Muhammadu Buhari signed into law this constitutional provision before he left office. But analysts want President Tinubu to go a step further by attaching the portfolios of the ministerial nominees to be sent to the Senate for confirmation. They also want the Senate to properly screen these nominees.
It will also be an opportunity for us to say, Mr. President, why don't you act differently from your predecessors? Can you attach the portfolios so that these senators can be guided in terms of the questions that they will be asking each individual?
I think the senators this time around should look at the quality of persons sent to the National Assembly for confirmation. They should look at the quality of people. It shouldn't be based on sentiments. And I also advise Mr. President, looking at the way the economy is, we should look at technocrats, people that we believe they have what it takes to, support this country to recover the economy.
The 10th Assembly is expected to resume on the 4th of July. Nigerians will be looking to their representatives in the National Assembly to provide legislative interventions to the many challenges confronting the country, as well as cushioning the effects of the removal of petroleum subsidy. Linda Akibi, Channels Television News.